What's up, people? Welcome back to Dev Webby. Today we are gonna learn about return type declaration in PHP 7. So, a return type declaration return type declaration is to specify the type of a function return value. So we can say return type declaration was added in PHP 7, as I told you guys earlier. The return value or the return type is declared after the param list or the parameter list. Return type declaration has three techniques, which are none, coercive, and strict. These are the three techniques. The same, basically this three is the same identifier in a scalar type of declaration, which I will cover scalar type of declaration into my next tutorial. Okay, what we have new in this identifier, which is the array, a boolean, a float, an integer, and a string. What we have in our return type declaration. So, for example, I'm going to show you guys an example. So assume you guys have a function. We want to get the sum of our variables a and variable b, open curly brackets, close curly brackets, and return, right? This is how I call it. We are going to return what is a and b. We're just going to add it, right? We want the sum of it. Let's say 5 plus 5, and then we'll do the calculation, and it will return to 10. So we want to echo. We want to use a type, which is called the getType method. So we get echo getType sum of 2 and 3. This will print out a integer. It will do everything and it will print out a integer. If you want to do something like this, getType sum 2 and 3. This again will print out a integer. But again, if you want to do like this, I'm just going to copy and paste it. GetType sum 2.0 and 3.0. I will see this will print out a double of that specific number. Like it will grab the sum of these two values, the two numbers, and it will print out as a double number. If you want to declare a type to a return, you can do something like this. Let me just comment. To declare a type to return back to, you can do something like this. Function sum, right? Double b, and you use the integer form. You use a colon and a int, or whatever you guys can write float, you guys can write bool or a string. And then when you want to use an integer, you put colon int, and then your curly brackets, close your curly brackets, and you want to return variable A plus variable B. I'm just gonna copy and paste it from here. So our first get type will always return an integer. Our second one will print also an integer. Watch this, guys. We also print an integer. And then for our last one, when we have get type sum 2.2.0, this will also print out and return back to us with a integer value, because we have initialized right here. We want an int. We will put a colon and an int to return back to us, to declare the type and to return back to us. So if we put, let's say, float or something else, which I will show you guys another example right now. So when this and this and this will print out the same, we'll just return back with an integer. And this, like in our earlier example, this will print out a double value, right? But when we put a int, initialize int as an integer, it will also print out as an integer, because we have it right here. For our next example, I'm just gonna copy and paste it from here. So assume we have this, and we put let's see, colon, let's put a string, and then we want that. Okay, and then I'm just gonna copy and paste it from here, so I won't type it. So we get echo get type. We want to sum 2 and 3. What will this print out? Not an integer, because look, we just said string. We want to return it as a string, so it will return as a string. And then again, this one with this value, this will also print out as a string. And for our double value, our float value, this will also print out as a string. This way is called the coercive type way. I'm gonna make this video short, and I will see you guys onto the part 2 series.